don't even know why I'm on this track. Y'all niggas ain't even on my level. I'ma let my little homies ride on you bitch-made ass bad boy bitches. Feel.
Get out the way, yo, get out the way, yo. Biggie Smalls just got dropped. Little move past the Mac and let me hit him in his back. Frank White need to get spanked right for setting traps. Little accident murderers, and I ain't never heard of ya. Poisonous cats attack when I'm serving ya. Spank and shake your whole style when I gank. Guard your rank, cause I'ma slam your ass in the paint. Puffy weaker than the fucking block I'm running through, nigga. And I'm smoking Junior Mafia in front of you, nigga. With the ready power, tucking my gas under my Eddie Bauer. Your clout petty sour, I put packages every hour. Hit 'em up.
Grab your Glocks when you see Tupac. Call the cops when you see Tupac. Who shot me, but your punks didn't finish. Now you're about to feel the wrath of a menace. Nigga, we hit 'em up. People, how we do it, keep it real. It's penitentiary steel. This ain't no freestyle battle. All you niggas getting killed with your mouths open. Trying to come up off of me, you in the clouds open. Smoking dope, it's like a Sherman. Niggas think they learn to fly, but they burn, motherfucker, you deserve to die. Talking about you getting money, but it's funny to me. All you niggas living bummy while you fucking with me. I'm a self-made millionaire. Thug living out of prison, pistols in the air. Biggie, remember when I used to let you sleep on the couch and beg a bitch to let you sleep in the house? Now it's all about Versace. You copy my style. 5 shots couldn't drop me. I took it and smiled. Now I'm about to set the record straight. With my AK, I'm still the thug that you love to hate. Motherfucker,
I'm from any W jurors with plenty murders occurs. No points of comments, we bring the drama to all you heard. Knuckle check the scenario. Little C's, I bring you fake G's to your knees. Copping please in these scenario. Little Kim, is you coked up or doped up? Little Junior Whopper click smoked up. What the fuck is you stupid? I take money, crashing and mashes through Brooklyn. With my click looting, shooting and polluting your block. With 15 shot, cock lock to your knot. Outlaw mafia click, moving up another notch. In your box top spots, get mopped and dropped. All your fake ass East Coast props brainstormed and locked.
User, beat fighter, a pop style taker. I tell you to your face, you ain't shit but a faker. So for the Alizé with a chaser, about to get murdered for the paper. Edie, I mean approach the scene of the caper. Like a loke, with low season and a choke. Toting smoke, we ain't no motherfucking joke. Dog like niggas better be known. We approaching in a wide open gun smoking. No need for hoping it's a battle lost. I got him crossed as soon as the funk is popping off. Nigga, I hit him up.
Now you tell me who won. I see them, they run. They don't wanna see us. Whole Junior Mafia clique, dressing up trying to be us. How the fuck they gonna be the mob when we always on our job? We millionaires. Killing ain't fair, but somebody gotta do it. Oh yeah, Mob Deep. You wanna fuck with us? You little young ass motherfuckers. Don't one of you niggas got sickle cell or something? You fucking with me, nigga, you fuck around, have a seizure or a heart attack. You better back the fuck up before you get smacked the fuck up. It's how we do it on our side. Any of you niggas from New York that wanna bring it, bring it. But we ain't singing, we bringing drama. Fuck you and your motherfucking mama. We gonna kill all you motherfuckers. Now when I came out, I told you it was just about Biggie. Then everybody had to open their mouth with a motherfucker opinion. Well, this how we gonna do this. Fuck Mob Deep, fuck Biggie, fuck Bad Boy as a staff, record label, and as a motherfucking crew. And if you wanna be down with Bad Boy, then fuck you too. Chino XL, fuck you too. All you motherfuckers, fuck you too. All of y'all motherfuckers, fuck you, die slow, motherfucker. My phone make sure all y'all kids don't grow. You motherfuckers can't be us or see us. We motherfucking thug life riders, west side till we die. Out here in California, nigga, we warn you, we'll bomb on you motherfuckers. We do our job. You think you mob, nigga, we the motherfucking mob. Ain't nothing but killers and real niggas, all you motherfuckers feel us. Our shits go triple and 4 quadruple. You niggas laugh cause our staff got guns in they motherfuckers' belts. You know how it is when we drop records, they felt. You niggas can't feel it, we the realest. Fuck them, we Bad Boy killers.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg.
You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
Yeah. You know who's back up in this motherfucker. So blaze the weed up then. Blaze that shit up, nigga. Yeah, sup, Snoop?
Top dog, light 'em all, nigga, burning shit up. DPGC, my nigga, turn that shit up. CPT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang this in the club, baby, you got to get up. Thug niggas, drug dealers, yeah, they giving it up. Low life, yo life, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for sure. Slip my hoe a 44 when she got in the back door. Bitches looking at me.
Let's get it. Cool. We should be good. Sweet. Right, so this is kind of like your first time tuning into like anything regarding FOMC. Right, there's a very specific playbook, even that plays out even with the minutes sometimes, that we're about to go over right now. Cool. So, as you can see, right after the AM session, we completely rallied, purging a bunch of different buy-side liquidity, and now we are currently at all-time highs. Right, we just took out the 26th of September's high, which was the previous all-time high. We traded up into that 15-minute imbalance that we're talking about with the relative equal highs, crushed through that, right? Crushed through all of these short-term highs here, the relative equal highs that we're looking at, and yeah, like absolutely crushing all this buy-side liquidity. So clean this up a little bit. Sell those relatively equal lows that we're talking about, right? But very specific to FOMC, right? Or even the FOMC minutes, right? We had the news drop at 2, which is right here, right? Look at that liquidity that we built up right before the news, right? So what we usually do, right? What usually happens in the FOMC, like on a macro scale, is we create liquidity at the news drop, right? One way or the other, right? It could be like a wick up, or it could be like a wick down, right? In this case today, it's a little wick down before the news, right? Once we get that initial move and we start moving away from it, that turns into our draw on liquidity, right? We got to trade above one of the side. I'll dial back a little bit, right? So right when news drops, we initially get that impulse move, right? We got a little early here, right? And then we work away from it, right? Once we trade above the liquidity, so you can consider this like post-news liquidity on the other side. Once we trade above or below one of the ends, you aim for the opposite side, right? The opposite side of liquidity. So in this case, right, we initially moved down, right? And we also moved up. But look at how we're trading above one of the ends now, right? Which is this buy side liquidity single high here. It could be even these highs too, right? It just has to trade above the opposite side, right? One of the opposite sides, right? So if it created this wick down, right, we're waiting for price to get above the opposite end liquidity, which would be buy side here, right? Once that happens, right, we're looking for a shift in market structure between 230 and 315, this 45-minute window right here, and we aim for the opposite end that was initially created, right? So it's like liquidity gets generated on both sides, and then we wait for one side to get purged. Then you wait for a shift in market structure above that liquidity, and your draw on liquidity that you're aiming for, price to go, is the untapped side of liquidity, right? The untouched side of liquidity within this 45-minute window, 30 minutes, which is 30 minutes after the news drops at 2, right? So it's between 2:30 and 3:15 Eastern time. Wait for a shift in market structure within this 45-minute window, right? Wait for that shift in market structure inside this 45-minute window. And our draw on liquidity is this single sell side right here that we haven't touched yet. Right, so we're gonna wait for a shift in market structure to happen inside this 45-minute window, and we're aiming for the untapped liquidity from the news. That is our aim. Right, so very simple, Very, very simple. Right? We just gotta be patient, wait for that shift in market structure on a lower time frame while we're inside this 45-minute window. All right, that's what we're playing.
Bustin' souls and police watching, nigga, you know? Living life as a thug, nigga, till the day I die. Living life as a false play. All eyes on me. It's like what they think, I'm walking around with some keys in my pocket or something. All eyes on me. They think I'm going back to jail. They really on that dope. Living life as a thug, nigga, till the day I die. I know y'all watching. I know y'all got me in the scope. I know y'all know this is.
All right, so we're just waiting for like short-term highs and lows to get put in.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd.
Right, and then we're looking for that shift in market structure on the lower time frame. Right, I would consider this honestly the opposite end of liquidity. So right, we could trade above these relatively equal highs here, right, which would work, or it could just be above this high shortly after the news. Right, but notice how we have these two untapped sell side liquidity. Right, I would even consider this one right here. Right, probably the first aim. Some little minor sell side liquidity. Now we just gotta wait for some highs and lows to get put in, and then look for that displacement.
To the pad and hit the showers. Didn't even get no static from the cowards. Cause just yesterday, them fools tried to blast me. Saw the police and they rolled right past me. No flexing, didn't even look in a brother's direction as I ran the intersection. Went to Show Dog's house, they was watching Yo MTV raps. What's the haps on the craps? Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Roll 'em in a circle of homies and watch me break 'em with the 7-11, 7 even back door Little Joe. I picked up the cash flow. Then we played bones and I'm yelling domino. Plus nobody I know got killed in South Central LA. Today was a good day.
All right, so we're inside that 45-minute window here. All right, we just gotta wait for that shift in market structure, lower time frame, aiming for the opposite end of the news that did not get purged. All right, pretty simple. Pretty simple.
Sip of the potion, hit the 3-wheel motion. I was glad everything had worked out. Dropped the bird off and then chirped out. Today was like
flashing those high beams. No helicopter looking for the murder. 2 in the morning, got the fat burger. Even saw the lights of the Goodyear blunt, and it read Ice Cube's a pimp. Drunk as hell, but no throwing up. Halfway home, and my page is still blowing up. Today I didn't even have to use my AK.
I gotta say, it was a good day.
When I was pregnant in jail, I thought I was going to have a baby and the baby would never be with me, but I was acquitted a month and 3 days before Tupac was born. I was real happy because I had a son.
When I was young, me and my mama had beef, 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. Though back at the time, I never thought I'd see her face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school, I'm scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys, breaking all the rules. Shed tears with my baby sister. Over the years, we was poor than other little kids. And even though we had different daddies, the same drama when things went wrong, we blame mama. I reminisce on the stress I caused. It was hell, hugging on my mama from a jail cell. And who thinking elementary? Hey, I see the penitentiary one day. Running from the police, that's right. Mama catch me, put a whooping to my backside. And even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was the black queen, mama. I finally understand for a woman it ain't easy trying to raise a man. You always was committed, a poor single mother on welfare. Tell me how you did it, there's no way I can pay you back. But the plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it.
Just want to see the kind of volatility, the range that we're working with.
Dear mama, you all appreciate it. Now ain't nobody tell us it was fair. No love from my daddy cause the coward wasn't there. He passed away and I didn't cry cause my anger wouldn't let me feel for a stranger. They say I'm wrong and I'm heartless, but all along I was looking for a father, he was gone. I hung around with the thugs, and even though they sold drugs, they showed a young brother love. I moved out and started really hanging. I needed money of my own, so I started slanging. I ain't guilty cause even though I sell rocks, it feels good putting money in your mailbox. I love paying rent when the rent's due. I hope you got the diamond necklace that I sent to you. Cause when I was low, you was there for me. You never left me alone because you cared for me. And I can see you coming home after work late. You're in the kitchen trying to fix us a hot plate. You're just working with the scraps you was given. And mama made miracles every Thanksgiving. But now the road got rough, you're alone. Trying to raise 2 bad kids on your own. And there's no way I can pay you back. But my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it.
Alright, so we're possibly putting a short-term low on the, the 2 minute, the 3 minute. You can even consider that on the 1 minute. Not as clean though as the other smaller time frames. Alright, I'm thinking we might be able to get above this high, get above these relatively equal highs. Right, put in some highs and lows here. Alright, something like that, clear the liquidity and then get that shift in market structure, aiming for these 2 targets, right? Get something like that. But let's let price do its thing. Don't want to forecast it too much, right? But as long as we're in this window, any shifts in market structure is valid, right? To the downside, right? Shifts in market structure to the downside.
I wish I could take the pain away. If you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day. Everything will be alright if you hold on. It's a struggle every day, gotta roll on. And there's no way I can pay you back. But my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it. Dear mama, you all appreciate it. And dear mama,
shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't want to see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, baby. Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now.
All right, this is where it really tests your patience, right? Where it's just slowly working its way up, right? We should be able to get some good movement here soon, you know? Usually when it's slow, it just takes a little time and then we get some volatility. We're also coming up on a macro session here in about 6 minutes. So that should inject some volatility for sure in there. We just got to be patient, right? Just got to sit and wait patiently. All right, let's see if we can get above this high here. All right, put in some short-term lows and highs. All right.
Do you believe me when I tell you, you the one I'm loving? Are you mad cause I'm asking you 21 questions? Are you my soulmate? Cause if so, girl, you're a blessing. Do you trust me enough to tell me your dreams? I'm staring at you trying to figure how you got them jeans. If I was down, would you say things to make me smile? I treat you how you want to be treated, just teach me how. If I was with some other chick and someone happened to see, and when you asked me about it, I said it wasn't me. Would you believe me or up and leave me?
Yeah, we got about 4 minutes or so before we enter that macro session. All right, so we should be able to get some speed going here. Looking for some short-term lows and highs to get put in. All right, if we're gonna want to displace to the downside, we're gonna have to have some lows and some highs to get put in. Right now, we just have this single low right here. All right, so let's see if we could put a low in relatively close to this buy side liquidity.
Snoop shit. Come on, baby boo, you got to get into it. Going forward to play with the cool wit. Yeah, you know I'm always on that cool shit. Walk to it, do it how you do it. Have a glass, let me put you in the mood.
Also coming up on the macro session here in a few minutes. See if we could put in a little short-term low here.
Everybody know who girl that you with. it. We just blow throw and keep the flow moving. In a 6'4", me and baby boo cruising. Body wagging, interior blueing. Had him hydraulics squeaking when we screwing. Now she's yelling, hollering out, snooping, hooting, hollering, hooting. Black and beautiful, you the one I'm choosing. Hair long and black and curly like a Cuban. Keep grooving, that's what we doing, and we gon' be together until your mom's moving. Snoop Dogg clothing, that's what I'm groomed in. You got my pictures on the wall in your room, and girls be complaining, you keep me booming. But girls like that wanna listen to Pat Boone. Use a college girl, but that don't stop you from doing. Come and see the dog in the hood near you when you don't ask why I roll with a crew when twist up my fingers and wear dark blue when on the east side, that's the crew I choose. Nothing I do is new to you. I smack up the world if they rude to you. Cause baby girl, you're so beautiful.
We're inside that first AM macro here, so we should be wanting to draw towards some liquidity within the next 20 minutes or so. Right, we just got to be super patient, right? And it's like the 1 minute, the lower time frames, they happen very quick, so like things can get moving real quick.
Something about you.
On dub. When I roll 20 deep, so it's drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. If you watch how I move, you mistake before I play up here. Been hit with a few, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for sure, to tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the
Right, this could be close to where we're putting in that single low. All right, this could be very close to where we're putting in that single low.
Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a pop on. Shady aftermath.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
I thank the Lord for my many blessings. Don't stress and keep a vest for protection from the barrel of a Smith & Wesson. And all my niggas in the pen, here we go again. Ain't nothing separating us but my Mac 10. Born in the ghetto as a hustler. Hold up, straight soldier, bucking at the busters. No matter how you try, niggas never die. We just retaliate with hate, then we multiply. See me striking down the block, King Kong. Mobbing like a motherfucker, living like I want. Ain't no stopping at the red lights. I'm sideways, thug life, motherfucker, crime pace. Let the cops put their lights on. Chase me, nigga, zigzagging through the freeway. Race me, nigga, in a high-speed chase with the law. The realest motherfucker that you ever saw. Say goodbye to the bad guy. Everybody gotta die.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes.
Say goodbye to the bad guy. Everybody gotta die.
You don't have the guts to be what you want to be.
See if this fair value gap gets left open or if we close that in. Okay, end up closing that in. Right. Don't want to see a single low get put in. Not these. See how these are relatively equal here. Right. We want a single low like this one. Right, with higher lows on each side of the candle. That's a nice little single low.
Point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
The only way to change me is maybe blow my brains out. Stuck in the middle of the game to get the pain out. Pray to my God every day, but he don't listen. The poverty bothers me. But mama's working wonders in the kitchen. Listen, knocking, they were crying in the bedroom. Praying for money, will never get what she be dead. Am I wrong for wishing I was somewhere else? At 13, can't feed myself. Can I blame daddy cause he left me? Wish he would've hugged me too much like him. So my mama don't love me on my own at an early age. I'm getting paid and I'm strapped so I never be afraid. What did I go astray? I'm hanging in the back streets, running with G's and dope fiends where they jack me. Can't turn back, my eyes on the prize. I got nothing to lose, I got nothing to say goodbye to the bad guy. Everybody gotta die.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes.
Say goodbye to the bad guy. Everybody gotta die.
You don't have the guts to be what you want to be.
Say goodbye to the bad guy.
You need people like me.
Everybody gotta die. Everybody say goodbye to the bad guy.
So you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So say goodnight to the bad guy.
Yeah, you know what the fuck this is?
Go on.
You in the mix with my homeboy, DJ Mimo.
The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again.
Yeah. Shady. Aftermath. G-Unit. this, a little bit of that. Get it cracking in the club when you hear the shit. Drop it like it's hot, get the work in that back. Girl, shake that thing, yeah, work that thing. Let me see it go up and down. Rotate that thing, I wanna touch that thing when you make it go round and round. Step up in the club, I'm like, who you with? See unit in the house, yeah, that's my clique. Yeah, I'm young, but a nigga from the old school. On the dance floor, nigga doing old moves. I don't give a fuck, I do what I want to. I hit your ass up, boy, I don't want you. Better listen when I talk, nigga, don't trip. Yo, heat in the car, mine's in this bitch. I ain't tryna beef, I'm tryna get my drink on. Now my diamonds, my fitted, and my mink on. I'ma kick it at the bar till it's time to go. Then I'ma get shorty here and I'ma let her know. All a nigga really need is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. We can head to the crib.
A lot of relatively equal lows on this little fair value gap we got here.
I wanna unbutton your pants just a little bit. Take them off, pull them down just a little bit. Get the kissing and touching a little bit. Get the licking.
Alright, but we're looking for a short-term low to get put in, right? Or that displacement. Alright. So far we haven't really gotten either.
My ears is froze. Come get your bitch, she on me, dog. She must have heard about the dough. Now Captain, come on.
So just gotta sit on the hands, be patient.
Number one on the chart all the time, man. When the kid in the house, I turned it out. Keep the dance floor packed, that's without a doubt. Shorty shake that thing like a pro, man. She backed it up on me, I'm like, oh man. I got close enough to her so I know she could hear. System thumping, party jumping, I said loud and clear. All a nigga really need is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. We can head to the crib in a little bit. I can show you how I live in a little bit. I wanna unbutton your pants just a little bit. Take them off, pull them down just a little bit. Get the kissing and touching a little bit. Get the licking it in a little bit. And you got me feeling right, you heard me. My mama gone, you can spend the night, you heard me. I ain't playing, I'm trying to fuck the night, you heard me. Clothes off, face down, ass up, come on. All a nigga really need is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. We can head to the crib in a little bit. I can show you how I live in a little bit. I wanna unbutton your pants just a little bit. Take them off, pull them down just a little bit. Get the kissing and touching a little bit. Get the licking it in a little bit. All a nigga really need is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. We can head to the crib in a little bit. I can show you how I live in a little bit. I wanna unbutton your pants just a little bit. Take them off, pull them down just a little bit. Get the kissing and touching a little bit. Get the licking it in a little bit.
Let's see if we can clear some of this. Right, we trace up and clear some of this buy side liquidity. Possible short-term low here. And kind of take it from there. Alright, but just sitting on the hands for now. Sitting on the hands. Got about 10 more minutes left for something to present itself. And then that time window will close.
On, I pop that drum, come get some pistol grip pump. Give me 6 inches on them white end ones. This red rum, ready here come Compton. Drake found me in the slums, selling that skunk. One hand on my, I was selling. The Master P was saying, buck past the. It's G unit, girls just wanna have fun. Coke and rum, got green on the tongue. I'm banging with my hand up a dress like, I make it come, purple haze in my lungs. Whole gang in the front, casing wanna stun.
I put
Lamborghini doors on that Escalade. Low pro solo, look like I'm riding on planes. In 1 year, man, you know I'm so great. I have a straight chick in the telly going both ways. Touch me, tease me, kiss me, please me. I give it to you just how you like it, girl. You're now rocking with the best. That thing on my hip, Teflon on my chest. They say I'm no good, cause I'm so hood. Rich folks do not want me around. Cause it might pop off, and when it pop off, somebody gon' get laid the f*** out. They call me new money, say I have no class. I'm from the bottom, I came up too fast. The hell if I care, I'm just here to get my cash. They bougie, I'm hood, they can kiss my ass. This is how we do. We make a move and act a fool while we up in the club. This is how we do. Nobody do it like we do it, so show us some love. This is how we do. We make a move and act a fool while we up in the club. This is how we do. Nobody do it like we do it, so show us some love.
Gold Daytonas on that cherry 6-4. White wall so clean like I'm riding on Vogues. Hit one switch, man, that ass so low. Cali got hoods in New York, riding on 100 spokes. Touch me, tease me, kiss me, please me. I give it to you just how you like it, girl. You're now rocking with the best. All chrome on my hip, Teflon on my chest.
50, Bentley, M came and got her fresh out the slum. Automatic, never one-on-one. With rat punk ass, stunting it done. Homie, it's game time.
You ready? Here it come. Call Lloyd Banks and get this motherfucker crunk. It took 2 months, but 50 got it done. Signed with G-Unit, had the hood like, don't try to front. I'll leave your ass slump. Thinking I'm a punk, get your homie's head lump. 50 got a,
ready, here it come. Gotta sit vendetta to get this. Generally my book, better the drama. Set a sip, I'm up. Better my flow sounds better than average. On tracks, I'm a savage, I damage anybody tryna front on my clip.
G-Unit, net.
Y'all know me, still the same OG, but I've been low-key. Hated on by most these niggas with no cheese, no deals and no G's, no wheels and no keys, no boats, no snowmobiles and no skis. Mad at me cause I can finally afford to provide my family with groceries. Got a crib with a studio and a saw full of tracks to add to the wall full of plaques. Hanging up in the office and back of my house like trophies. Did y'all think I'ma let my dough freeze? Hold please, you better bow down on both knees. Who you think taught you to smoke trees? Who you think brought you to ODs? Easy E's, Ice Cubes and DOCs, the Snoop D-O-double G's, and the group that said motherfuck the police. Gave you a tape full of dope beats to bump when you stroll through in your hood. Or when your album sales wasn't doing too good, who's the doc that they told you to go see? Y'all better listen up closely. All you niggas that said that I turn pop or the firm flop, y'all are the reason that Dre ain't been getting no sleep. So fuck y'all, all of y'all. If y'all don't like me, blow me. Y'all are gonna keep fucking around with me and turn me back to the old me.
Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. So what do you say to somebody you hate? What? Or anyone trying to bring trouble your way? One of his off things in the blood of your way? Just study your tape of NWA. One day I was walking by with a Walkman on when I caught a guy, give me an awkward eye. Strangled him off in the parking lot with his cork and eye. I don't give a fuck if it's dark or not. I'm harder than me trying to park a Dodge when I'm drunk as fuck. Right next to a humongous truck in a 2-car garage. Hopping out with 2 broken legs trying to walk
That
it off.
is what we're looking for, but no single high here. That is what we're looking for, but no single high. It's the only thing that's off. But this is what we want to see, right? That displacement below short-term low. Yeah, even on the 2 minutes, still not a short-term high. But that is what we're looking for. Just didn't get that short-term high. See how all these are relatively equal for the highs? That is what we want to see though. Just with the contingent of that high.
Everybody wanna come to me like it was some disease, but you won't get a crumb from me, cause I'm from the streets of. I told them all them little gangsters, who you think helped mold them all? Now you wanna run around talking about guns like I ain't got none. What you think I sold them all? Cause I stay well off. Now all I get is hate mail all day saying Dre fell off. What? Cause I've been in the lab with a pen in the pad trying to get this damn label off. I ain't having that. This is the millennium of aftermath. It ain't gonna be nothing after that. So give me one more platinum plaque and fuck rap, you can have it back. So where's all the mad rappers at? It's like a jungle in this habitat. But all you savage cats know that I was strapped with gats when you were cuddling a cabbage patch.
Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre.
If we can get another shift here that looks relatively pretty clean within the same time zone, within the same time frame, I'd be willing to take that. Right? If we get another shift inside of there, right? Our target is still these sell side liquidity, so it is still doing the do. Right? It is still doing the do. It's just a little outside. Right, a little outside the model with these relatively equal highs here. That's the one thing that's kind of off.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking.
Right, that's what we want to see though. That is what we want to see. It's just that single high is not there. Yeah, even that 2-minute created that same fair value gap too, a small little tiny fair value gap, but it's that is an issue, right? How those are relatively equal highs. I want that single high, right? That single high, right? It's like relatively equal highs, which is not a single high. Alright, I want to see if we get some displacement below this short-term low here. Now that we purged that minor sell side or buy side liquidity inside of there. See, look at those, right? Those relatively equal highs there, right? It just wasn't meant to be, right? It didn't want to do that shift. That's why I created those relatively equal highs, right? Not that single high. All right, we're outside that time frame now, so it didn't quite do the thing, right? It didn't quite do the thing, but you know, still some good reads. Still some good reads, right? Price wasn't ready to quite do that shift, right? So, you know, we stay out of it. If it doesn't want to do it, then we just stay out. It's like pretty simple. Some pretty basic rules, right? Didn't happen today, but right, we stuck to the model, and you know, that's something that goes unaccounted for. All the trades that you don't take, right? For whatever little nuances don't end up playing out, right? So, right, price wasn't ready to, right, give us that setup, which is completely fine because it gave us the little nuances of these relatively equal highs that it didn't want to do it. So, you know, that being said, it is outside of our time window, and we didn't get it. So, you know, just gonna be sitting on the hands. I'll be back on tomorrow morning for the open, and until then, take care. Peace out.